Hi everybody, welcome to another Pandorabots office hours session with me, Steve Worswick, author of the Mitsuku chatbot. In today's session we're going to look at the normal substitution file. I've been asked to do this by one of our users, so let me just go through and show you how it is. Now if you do need anything knowing about AMO, just let me know, or alternatively we've got this free course which seems to be quite popular, and you're more than welcome to just join up on there. But let's take a look at the normal file and just see what it is and what it's for. So if you go down to code editor, you'll notice there's substitutions tab. Okay, now there's 5 files to choose from, but the only ones you're going to really use much are normal and denormal. I wouldn't worry too much about the person one or the gender. If we open the normal file, okay, what's all this mean? Right, so what it is, it's substitution, and it's most commonly used for sort of like spelling mistakes. So you're seeing there someone spelled bikazu, but that means turn it into because. Yep, you can use this for adding spelling errors and things like that in there. I also, you can use it for like telling times and scripts and things like that. So let's make a quick example of, and I'll show you how it works. So I insert a category. Right, we're just going to have a really simple one where if someone says say whatever, okay, it echoes it back to the bot. So star. Okay. Alright, so let's try that. So if I say, for example, say hello. Hello. Right, now if I say www.pandorabots.com. Yeah, now do you see how the dot has been expanded into www.pandorabots.com, the words, yeah? Now the reason it's done that is if we look in our normal dot file, here we go, so anything that has .com in it expands out to the word .com, yeah? And then similarly we'll probably have one, well we will have one that says www. Something like that. There we go. Yep. So www dot goes to www dot. Yeah. So as I say, it's handy for sort of spelling errors as well. So let's try. Let's try this because. So if we say because, yeah, spells it right there. You see. So that's really useful. So what we can do as well is if we make a category. I am here because I want to. Cool. Good to know. Okay. So if I type into my bot, I am here because I want to. Yep. Now it can also handle our spelling error, you see, because I want to. Yeah. Now even though we spelled because and we don't have any other categories that will handle that, it still recognises that because is actually the same as because. Yeah. Now if we shine a trace on that, there we go. So the sentence it received was I'm here because, but because of our normal dot file, our normal substitution file, it's matched I'm here because, yeah. So that's really useful. Now the only thing you need to be careful of when doing substitutions is that you get them, the priority is important. Let me show you what I mean. Let's say, okay, you'd never want to do this substitution, it's just as a test. So every time someone says 1, I want it to go to A. Yeah, and then every time someone says 2, I want it to go to B. But if someone says 12, I want it to go to the word 12. Okay, so let's try that. So if I do say 1, A, yeah, because it goes down the A, and it's, yeah, that's it, 1 matches to A. Once it's converted any input, it carries on going down the list to see if there's anything else that matches. So if I try, say, 2, yep, 2, okay, 2's the same as B, displays B. Now, what do you think will happen if I do, say, 1, 2, 12? Yeah, AB. Now, why is that? Look, say 1, 2. 1, 2 matches there, 12, no? Right, no. This is where priority is really important. The order of the normal file is really important. What it's done is 1, 2, okay, it checks down the list. Oh, 1, that means A. So it now changes the input to A2. Yeah. Carries on down the list. So, 2 is the same as B. Okay, so let's swap that. And that's how we get our response, AB. Yeah, so when you're substituting, it's really important that you get the order right. Okay, now if I put that on the top of there, do say 1, 2, yeah, we get 12. Yeah, because we've got 1, 2, matches 12. It matches that before it matches the others. You see? So just be really important. So on this default file, for example, okay, we've actually got an error there, you see. So if we try to make it do a heart, it says LT3 because it matches this LT before the heart, before the LT3. So to solve it, do it like that. So, okay. Heart, yeah. A good rule of thumb is put the shorter inputs at the bottom, and then it's got more chance of hitting the longer inputs first. Does that make sense? So, for example, on our on this bit here, it matches 12 before it matches the smaller inputs there. Okay. Now, while we're on the subject of normal, let's take a look at the opposite way, denormal. Denormal, that's a file here. Now, all that is, it's the same file, but it's just in a different. It substitutes the other way around. So our full .com, for example, becomes, full stop com. Yeah. Why do you want to use that? Okay. Well, let's say, for example, we have a category. I like blank. Okay. Oh, dear me. I always like the patterns in capitals just to keep it so I can see them. So, what do you like best about? Oops. Star. Yeah, seen that one. Okay. So if I say I like apples, what do you like best about apples? Okay. But now if I say I like www.pandorabots.com, what do you like best about www.pandorabots.com, right? It still expands it out, but we don't really want, the user to see that. So what we have is a useful tag called denormalize. Yeah. So what we'll do, actually, we'll just put that round. We don't need to put it around a star, really. So I'll see if it works, and then I'll show you how that's done it. I like Pandorabots.com. There we go. What do you like best about it? And then it displays it properly, you see. Yeah. Why is that? Because what it's done, it's taken the input of www, and then the words .com, looked through the denormal file, same way as the normal file, just starts top to bottom and keeps going down, and it's put it back there. So denormalize, it's a useful tag, just to make it a bit more humanly readable. Yep, so that's the normal file. You get one by default. You may want to add it and alter it and things like that. For example, in Mitsuku, I've got things like, let's just take an example out. Let's do that. Oops, what happened there? Oh, my fault. It's a JSON file, so the last one doesn't get a comma. Yeah, so a lot of people like to do, you know, maths things, so 3x or whatever, so what's 3x for, 3 times 4. Yeah, so you can use it like that. So really useful. Have a look down it. As I say, if you are getting any unusual errors or you don't understand why something's matched, chances are there's something in the normal file that's just been substituted wrong or something like that. And yeah, so that's it for today. As I say, if you've got any questions, let me know. We can cover something in another session. Hope that was useful. Bye for now.